do too much. Start again with our love. It's all for one and one for all. So are you down with me? Won't have to do too much. Start again with our love. It's all for one and one for all. So are you down with me?
Hello, my Capricorns, and Happy New Year's. We are going to get started with your January monthly reading for 2021. I do have a few reminders before we get started, and also a special surprise that has been shipped out to me. So we're going to use a new deck today, Oracle deck cards, which the link is in the description below. Couple reminders, we do have a full moon January 14th, so don't forget to cleanse and write down your goals, and maybe just rip those up that of the old, whatever you want to shed off for the old, and like step into the new. So January 14th is a good reminder to shut off the old and step into the new, write your new goals, and keep those for next time, so you can rip those up if that didn't resonate within you. But ultimately it just means to think about or meditate on what you wanted to change, and maybe you weren't able to successfully, maybe you're not able to successfully change that mental blockage in your subconscious, for example, and that's the next thing that you want to work on for the upcoming weeks or even months. So this is a good reminder for full moons to just release what isn't and bring in what is. Okay, is how I'm trying to explain this. So we have we're going to start with you, Capricorn, first, because voila, it is your birthday, and happy, happy, happy birthday. It is a honor to celebrate each year with you, Capricorn. So much love and light on your birthday. Also, a reminder, if you would love to book a personal reading with me, you can go to the link in the description below, aubreysenchantedcandles.com/tarot readings. Okay, so you can get candles there. You can also book a reading with me. They are pretty dirt cheap, so I am going to mention that. We are also going to get started with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. I do want to mention that this beauty came in as I was doing your January weeklies. So we are going to start pulling guidance from our angels and ancestors. This is by Kyle Gray, and the artwork is by Lily Moses. And I do want to say that this artwork is just phenomenal. So I'm really excited to present this to you. Also, if you like the oracle cards and you are a light worker, or you do this type of work, or if you just like them and you want to purchase them, and if that's your calling, then go ahead and click the link below. But yes, we will go ahead and get started. We're actually going to pull an oracle card first, and we're kind of just going to work around that. Because this deck is so new, we're going to be reading from the book itself, okay? So just look at these cards. Aren't they beautiful? I love this blue. I love the owl. I love that because I'm so Indian based that I love how this dream catcher is up here on top of the owl. And owl means wise, old soul, wise, the wise one. And so I feel like that really just resonates within me. I do feel I have been contemplating on a deck that I wanted to get. So I do feel that this deck did have a calling to me. But This is for you, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I do feel, Capricorns, with this being split in the middle, like guardian angel, you are not alone. So if you ever see like a white feather or this comes up in your reading, just know that your guardian angels are looking. They are there. All right. What would you like to tell Capricorn for January 2021? Who is with Capricorn January 2021? Capricorn 2021 of January. What would you like to say? My angels and ancestors. All right, I see that that one wants to pop out, so we're gonna eagle. See from a higher perspective. Okay, so right off the bat, I see like with the eagle, you're just, you're wanting to become free, you're wanting to roam. I feel like you are starting to open up your third eye and really look at things with a different perspective, or you really need to start learning how to open up that third eye. And I feel like with these arrows, like pointing down, like you're here in the sky, right? And you need to like look at things like from a different point of view this month. So we are going to read what it says in the book for you. Also, if you want an extended message, you can always book with me as well. And you're like, hey, what's that eagle extended message? I'll gladly give that to you. All right, so eagle. Look at things from a different angle. Fly higher and see new possibilities. In animal medicine, both Native American and Celtic, the eagle draws his power and strength from the sun. He is powerful, strong, and courageous guide, who is able to see for miles. He approaches all things with intelligence, grace, and poise, and has the capacity to make a plan from a higher space before putting it into action. When the eagle card appears, it shows that you have a real ability to take things higher and to move beyond the limitations of your ego and your selfish desires. Yeah, Capricorn, I really do feel that energy this month of January 2020, like just doing your guys' readings, I feel like you are really tapping into your spiritual and really like going deep down and looking at things from a different eye view level. Okay, so I do feel very strongly that you are working really hard to do this. So let's go ahead and get started with your tarot for January 2021. What is currently happening for Capricorn, January 2021? All right, currently, yeah, you're working really hard. I do see that there are some challenges and obstacles that may be like just getting in the way this month, but I do see that you are working really hard at what you want to accomplish, and I do feel strongly that you're being very patient when it comes to the financial work that you're putting in. I feel like you are just being very patient and you're looking at things from a different point of view, right? Every day you're just like, okay, I'm putting in the work. I'm going to do this because I know that it's it's going to benefit me in the end. So currently, that is what's going on for the month of January. You're just putting in the work, and I feel like you are enjoying it, because see that they're playing. But I also feel like you're just patiently waiting here, like, when is it my turn? But like, you have to remember to have fun in the process, even through the obstacles. Like, take the obstacles as a sport and look at it from a different point of view. So what is the theme of the month? All right, theme of the month for Capricorn. Okay, so you are a very highly intuitive person. I do feel like you are very empathic. You do feel the energies of all of these emotions around you, Capricorn. So sometimes it is very hard to keep attention to your own emotions. Um, the key goal here this month is to really tap into your intuitive and find a balance for that. Find peace, find harmony, find long-term stability financially. That these are your goals, okay? Your goal is to find the free spirited and creativity, light that fire element within you, like just burning within your soul, okay? Ace of Swords, your goal is to create new ideas and create new challenges that you want, okay, out of your life. And I feel like you are going to have this mental clarity when you do create new ideas and search for this long-term stability. I do feel like you are breaking down those walls with the 7. I feel like your goal is to not be so weak and don't have weak boundaries. I feel like sometimes you may be quitting or stalling or giving up too easily in regards to these obstacles. So I do feel like you need to have a higher perspective, a different perspective on this, okay? King of Wands, your goal is to be a bold leader. Your goal is to hold confidence and courage to be able to move forward and find balance, okay? Your goal is to be independent with the Queen of Swords and have total honesty this month. And also your goal is to let go of this trapped feeling and look at things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, okay? Let go of the entrapment feeling. All right. So that is the, I say it's the goal, but it's the actually the theme of the month, Capricorn. So like, this is what you're working on, and I do want to pull like a key goal to pursue for Capricorn January 2021. So the key goal is Ace of Wands. So your true goal this month is to open up new creative projects, open up that fire element within you, and really let spirit really like guide you with the creativeness that you have within you. And when you are doing these projects, you know, look at things from a different angle, from a different perspective, because that's going to really help you have the urge to create. I feel like it's also going to bring you inspiration to help you create and put in the work. And it's also going to help you get over any challenges this month. But yeah, the key goal is to ignite that fire and really go deep into your passion and what you love to do, Capricorn. Um, what is the obstacle to overcome for Capricorn, January 2020? Obstacles to overcome. Um, Okay, so the obstacles to overcome is the King of Swords, which is being more strategic about your thoughts so that way you can feel like there is a fresh new start. Being aware of your subconscious. Think things out strategically. And you will be able to recover. You will be able to move on. You will be able to forgive. So those are your obstacles to overcome. Forgiveness. Thinking things through. All right, what is going to be your major accomplishment, Capricorn, for January 2021? Major accomplishment. Okay, well, this is beautiful. Look, you are moving out of the dark soul. You're moving on. You are forgiving. I feel like your hope is going to return for you. And with the full reversed, your major accomplishment is to move on from this carelessness feeling, this feeling of not being prepared enough, this feeling of, you know, being the fool, I guess. You're moving on from the King of Pentacles, so this jealousy or just not being able to follow through with the King of Pentacles reversed. And I do feel here with the Four of Cups, like you are starting to feel apathy. There is going to be some surprise gifts. There is going to be surprise gifts coming through, some unexpected gifts, I feel like, because you have come out of this dark time. And I feel like this is going to be a gift that you just like you never expected, and it's because you have been looking at things from a higher perspective, and I feel like spirit is really coming through and showing you these gifts that you are able to receive. So that is going to be your major accomplishment, and I do feel like you are a little bit pouty here because like you're just not understanding, but that's normal. I feel like once you do receive this gift, like you may not understand and accept it at first, but I do feel like you are going to come around and be like, wow, like that's amazing. I never would have thought in a million years that this would happen to me. So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. All right, so what does Capricorn need to avoid? Avoid any. I feel like you need to avoid like returning home is what they're trying to tell me. I just say what needs to be said, but I do feel like you're avoiding going back home. Um, you need to avoid. I feel like you're avoiding your past, or something tells me like you're just like that's what you have been avoiding is your past or returning back to home. Strongly, yep, very strongly. What to embrace? What to embrace for Capricorn, January 2021. Yeah, so you're looking at things from a higher perspective because you don't want to return back home. You want to be on your own. You want to be balanced. You want to feel secure, long-term security. Yeah. So you're working really hard at this. You're working really hard at your employment, I see. In January 2021, you're letting go of the entrapment feeling. You're becoming more independent. Yeah, because you don't want to go back home. You're like, screw that. Yeah. Okay. So what to embrace? You have to embrace your the truth that's being revealed. You have to embrace the empathetic ways that you have. You have to embrace your empathy, the way that you're feeling. And you have to embrace these message. You have to embrace your dreams, I'm picking up, because they are trying to communicate with you in your dreams and try to help you seek this clarity that you're looking for. So really embrace those dreams and your intuitive, okay, your gut feeling. Capricorn, where are you going to find support the most this January 2021? Where are you finding support? Thank you, Spirit. You are finding support in your responsibilities. What do you know? The responsibilities, the actions that you are taking, the work that you are putting in, being responsible, that is where you are going to find support. Respect, leadership, strategic planning, being that role model, because people do look up to you, and I feel like that's where you're going to find the most support, is just being respectful. And I do have to repeat that again, being respectful, taking that leadership, don't you see his staff? He's taking ownership. He's taking the responsibility for anything that you have done. You are taking that. And I feel like it's molding you into the person that you are wanting to be or growing into. I do feel here that, with his legs being in silver, I just feel like heavy emphasis on the feet. Like, I feel like you work really hard and your feet just hurt. With the Emperor, I do feel like maybe you are going into like this Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, but I just feel strongly that this is where you're going to find most support, is just through your responsibility of handling these challenges that come your way and finding balance and looking at it from a different perspective and really tapping into your empathetic emotions and learning how to deal with those. Okay, so angels and ancestors, what would you like to bring advice and encouragement to Capricorn January 2021? Yeah, you have the strength. Only you can give yourself that unconditional love and self love. Okay, only you have the strength within you. Okay, you have the strength to go anywhere that you want to go. Okay, I do feel like in the future you are going to be able to travel a lot more. I do feel like if you have been on social media, like you are selling and buying online, I feel like. But I just feel like you have the strength and the unconditional love and deep love to just grow into the person that you want to be, Capricorn. So that this month, those are your messages. I do want to pull some positive affirmations for you as well. So thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. If you have, our readings are going to be a lot more intricate and, getting a little bit longer, but that's good. More information for you, right? So Capricorn, January 2021, spirits, what would you like to say for positive affirmations? All good things take time, and my time will come. And it's really funny because I was told to write these affirmations today, in particular this one. Perfection is not required, only effort. Yep, there goes another one that I written out today. So those are your two messages and your monthly message for January 21. Um, and don't forget on the full moon, January 14th, go cleanse and renew. Much love and light. Take care, my Capricorns.